Generic greetings and welcome to Construction Plus Prison Architect Alpha 30 episode 8. It feels like an 8. I'm saying 8 with a fairly shaky degree of confidence, but yeah, anyway, in the previous episode we did actually a lot of work on the prison. We got the workshop set, well, it is up and running, and as you can see that that guy's preparing his workshop safety induction. He's doing a bit of prep for that one. We put in a lot of flooring and such, and a lot of tiles and all that. As you can see, it's all done in the centre there, apart from one or two bits that I missed and I've went over. And obviously, a lot of people mentioned in the comments which ones we've missed out on. We also put in a wire tap, well, a phone tap, so we can actually listen into people's phone calls. There was a couple of comments saying that we should have only assigned them to these two here because, I don't know, there was some shaky logic. People saying you can definitely only listen into one at a time, so putting them all there was, no, there was no point in it. I'm pretty sure I spent 2 or 3 minutes explaining why I've done that, but hey-ho. Yeah, so we generally progressed on. It's doing okay. We also put a bit of forestry in there as well. In this episode, I'm going to maybe even finish off the prison. I don't know how we'll go with this one, but we might even get this finished off, but we'll see. We have our yards done. We need to, sort of done. We're not going to change them. I mentioned in the previous episode we might change that. We're not going to do that. We are going to put in some weight benches and things like that. But we have CCTV. As you can see, I've put some CCTV monitors in, and I've just done that between the episodes. And we just need to wire them up with this security camera system over on the right-hand side. So we're going to 1, 2, 3, 4. Damn it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I know there's going to be one there because I've ordered it. In fact, you can see it's actually getting built now. And then once that's done, we will, I don't know why, but that's the first time I've seen it, that they've actually walked off and not viewed it. Interesting. We've got 2 CCTV monitors, and we've got enough CCTV cameras to, basically, we can monitor them all. We don't have to monitor just 1 or 2. We can monitor every single one of them at one time. I probably think it's a little over the top for this size of prison. We could probably have done without it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wires. So there's only this one to do, but they're never going to go in there because there's not actually a unit of door there. So we'll put a jail door. No, we'll put a normal door in about there. Put it in that side. There we are. This is going to allow us in there. Right, sorted. Yes, so that's our CCTV in. We probably don't need all that much, to be honest with you. There's probably no reason to have 2 monitors constantly on there. So, you know, maybe overdone it. Probably. Always do. Right. A couple of comments. People praising the way I've pretty much overdone the entire prison with metal detectors. The fact I've completely gone insane with it. We've got metal detectors everywhere. In fact, someone counted it. They said I've got close to 28. I think they said 28 metal detectors. I think it was something like that. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's 20. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Miscount there, yeah, we got 30. We got 30 metal detectors, plus or minus ones that I may have missed. We got nearly 30 metal detectors in this thing. That is okay, right? I've overdone that. I confess. But you know, it is about taking the stuff off them. You know, say no, you're not allowed to have that. And yeah, we have to find it before we can actually tell them that they're not supposed to carry a pair of shears around for stabbing the friend in the face. Right, let's go to our utilities, and we will connect up that there. This is a CCTV camera for the common room, or the other common room. A couple of things we need to get on with this episode. Put some more flooring in, obviously. We need to get this security room up and running because it's doing nothing. And then the yards. So the yards I think we'll do now because it's quite easy. We're just going to go to weight benches. And then what we'll do, we will put weight benches in. We'll only put them on one side, I think. So we'll put them like this. And we don't need that many in. Do I want to put them like that? Or do I want to put them right next to each other? She will have them down. I don't know. I think put them on long row would make a bit more sense. Yeah, there we go. There's a long row. Then we'll have a bench. We'll put benches sort of either side here. There you go. It's a bit sort of football pitchy. That's okay. And then we'll put some more in. Yeah, put some more in here as well. There we go. And what's the gap between them? It's a gap of 2, I think. Yeah. 1, 2. Job done. Same on the other side. Okay, and then we'll put the workbenches in as well. They will be facing roughly the same way, the same direction, because you can't have them facing the other way. You see people running around and stuff, so, you know, the yards are used a lot. There was a comment, or a couple of comments, saying we should change the yard colour, because currently we've got it as just grass, and obviously I've got grass everywhere all over the prison. That's the whole point. It looks a bit, it looks green, because it's different from the other one I did. But a couple of people saying we should, oh look, there's actually weights on there now. Remember to re-rack your weights, bro. Yes, so we need to change the yard colour. Well, that's what people are saying. I'm not going to bother. I think it's fine as the grass. It keeps it there. A lot of people saying change it to gravel, or a couple of people saying change it to gravel. I just like the way it looks at the moment. We haven't got a road gate in every episode. There's always a couple of people saying we should get that up and running, but I'm not going to bother. We always do it, and there's just really no reason at the moment to do that. So yeah, we'll leave it for now. We might change it later on, who knows. Looks like there's a dog there trying to get in, but technically a dog doesn't have a key, so it can't get into its crate. Good grief. Right, I'm just placing some flooring around here. We're going to use wooden floor because it just looks don't know, it just looks interesting for this area here. We've got staff room and chef's office and things like that. Chef's office? Chief's office? Chef's office. Oh my god, yes, I can actually read, just not very well. Right, let me get the white sofa in here. And we've got enough drinks machines, I think. We'll have a couple of other sofas in here. Yeah, that'll do. That'll be about right. Been meaning to do that for quite a while. We also have our solitary area around here, so let's just start doing flooring. We've got 28 grand, so we can easily get on with most of this flooring wise. Let me just go to materials and then to our wooden floor. We'll do this, which is like the chief's office there. Actually, we'll do concrete tiles down here up to there, and then obviously these are the sort of little extra, not extra cell blocks, but these are the protective custody ones that I don't think we'll ever use. I think they were just there. I certainly built them just to get my grant done. That's the main reason why I built them. But problem is that I haven't really bothered checking people. We haven't really got any prisoners that need it. Let me have a quick look at our intelligence and go to informants, and you can see there's quick, fearless, volatile. There's nothing that's of great worry to me, to be honest with you. So yeah, let me just go to our intake here, and we're going to change that intake to 3 prisoners because we are 3 prisoners down. We've got 45 prisoners, a maximum of 50. Technically our maximum is 50, but actually we don't want any more than sort of 48 because of these cells I want to keep clear. We don't have to, actually. I mean, that's one thing that, you know, I don't really need to do. It's just sort of out of habit, really. Let me just go to security. We'll designate this as security here, and then obviously we can put an office desk in the corner with a little file cabinet there, and then a couple of chairs like that around there. Job done. That's our security office. Just means they're going to sit around there. Oh, there we go, look. Yeah, weights benches. Ah, it's the details, isn't it? Yeah. That guy's shouting, literacy! I don't think that's how you get to read, mate. I think if you want to learn, you if you want to learn to read, or you want to read, you don't lift, you don't lift weights. Take the shirts off as well to do it. Good grief. Right. 27,690 generic units of currency. We've got a tired foreman teaching over here. I think it's about time we go to our objects and workshop saw, and then we can put in some more workshop saws here, and then we'll put probably some presses over that side. We've got some carpentry desks, and we'll put probably just the 2 in, and then we'll put a table up this top end like so. I think we will actually put some more. We'll put some more saws in because of the way this works, we're going to have more need for saws than anything else. So we'll put all of them saws in there because obviously we can chop up the wood and such and then use it on the carpentry. Yeah, that makes sense. Right. So, don't think we're going to blow the fuse. Nah, as you can see, it's fairly safe, that one. We will run some power cable along like that, and that'll plumb them all in. I don't mean plumb, I mean plug. Looks like our actual books are working well. There we go. I still stick to my original assessment that there's still nobody assigned to it though. That's weird. Oh, is that a tunnel? Oh, a tunnel maybe there. That's actually possible, that one. That is possible from these toilets. So what I'll do is I will do a full search. The dog's going to go back across any second, actually. You'll see them walk across. Are they going to find anything? That EK. It's like it's a Russian K though, isn't it? It's backwards. It's how Russian letters work. It's only one there. That might be a false one. We'll have to keep an eye on that. We'll have to keep an eye on that, certainly. Right, so let me just check our grading. We might have a grading here. And no, 8 prisoners being released. We need 10 total. So, haven't got a grading, but, you know, we're getting there. We are getting there. Looks like we've got a teacher here teaching a lot of prisoners, actually. That's good. How many have we got in there? We've got 6, 10, about 15 in there. It's alright. That's good. In fact, we could probably check by just going to our reports and then to... I just want to change that to none. Check our program here. It looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, exactly 15 in the foundation education program, which is all good. So, nobody interested in the general education qualification and the carpentry apprenticeship. Again, nobody really interested. So, that's fine. Whatever. We don't care. We don't care. Wooden floor. I think we're going to put some wooden floor in all of these areas down here. Or rather, over here on the right. This is because we need to have it looking, well, just a bit more homely. You know, insufficient funds. Insufficient funds indeed. Costs a lot of money to get that done. Anyway, we have... a couple of grants that we are working on. We do need to assign 2 armed guards, and that will give us our governmental security rating. We need to produce 30 license plates, which we will get on with at some point, and the education reform program, which is always a real pain to pass. What I think I'll do then, I'll go to room and then to... Oh, I won't go to Armory because we haven't even unlocked it. Let's just start researching Armory, and then we can research tasers and body armor. We don't really need any of that. Honestly, we don't really need any of it, but we might as well go for it. I mean, this prison is... What's happening there? Ah, yeah, that position can't be reached. I'll have to dismantle that. Ah, here we are. People actually working in the workshop. Fantastic. Let me just get rid of the remaining planning because we don't need it. Yeah, people actually working in the workshop. Nice. Things getting done. Yeah. Don't know if it's gonna make any money, but it's there. It's all put in. I don't know how long it'll actually take for us to get a full return on investment there. We'll see. We'll see. I just realised we're quite harsh here. That guy, Benjamin Stacy, 38. He's just been put in solitary for... It says found drugs, but it was actually not drugs. It was a pack of cigarettes. Being put in solitary for smoking. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't smoke myself. I would probably even say that I'm against it, right? But I don't think I'd shove someone in a very, very small room and say no, no. I think that's a bit over the top, isn't it? Each to one's own. Right, okay, I guess it's my policy, that's what I've said. Ah, well. So, we are earning 1,869 generic units of currency a day, and that will go up and down based on how many license plates we produce. And obviously, we're also going to get a nice little bonus when people leave, because we do have parole. 5 prisoners are up for parole, you can see on the top left there. And when they leave, if they don't reoffend, then we get 3 grand. If they do reoffend, then I don't think we get the minus 10 grand again. No, we don't. It used to be, when parole was first introduced a couple of alphas ago, you used to get a big hefty fine of 10 grand, which was not good, not great. I mean, I didn't mind that mechanic, but you know, I could take it or leave it basically. But let me just do a shakedown while we have a natter. Yeah, but the problem with it is that if you know, it would be a case of you never wanted to parole people too early. In fact, I think they even said in the alpha video that because of that, it was a gamble, right? You could gamble and say, right, I'll just reduce it down to say 25% or whatever, which means that the chances are you're making a little bit more money in total. So yeah, it's now been changed so that you get 3 grand if they leave and don't reoffend. However, if they do reoffend, you get a little sort of slap on the wrist, and if you do too many times, then your prison get taken off you. It's basically one of the failure conditions. It's another failure condition. Although I can't imagine what kind of absolute garbage place you've made if people if you actually lose your prison due to parole. I guess you could just put the slider up to say 100%, so you can just let, you know, Hannibal Lecter out. Yeah, you're fine. He says he's vegetarian now. Bye. Enjoy. Oh, look, he's eating someone's foot. Yeah. Right, so shakedown is obviously currently underway. We've got our, we've got 1 unit of fork, 2 units of needles. Where's the needles come from? A couple of units of booze, cigs, saws. Nothing really of note there. Shears, I want to know where they've come from. Oh, looks like we've got an overdose going here. That's not good. We need to get that sorted quickly. In fact, I'm going to stop the shakedown right now. I said I'm going to stop the shakedown right now. There we go. You, please get on with that. There we go, overdose. Pick them up and get on with that, please. Are they going to actually move them? Yeah, there we go. It looks like it's already assigned to a guard. Or not. Can we take that person there? Ah, there we go. They're actually getting brought back now. That's okay. So, oh god, look, the actual, when it's on max speed, the game goes all over the place. And for stuff, I think people are drunk on higher level stuff. They seem to like sort of waddle around and go all over the place. It's really weird. Right, so look at all the people going in solitary. Look at all that. Right, can we recruit any of them into the fold? Let's have a quick look here. The guy that overdosed, apparently, he's got drugs on him. Wow, really? What's his grading like? Estimated reoffending chance 30%. That's not good. So we just need to check. Would any of these like to become informants? Nope, not really. Oh well, they're only in there a couple of hours. Let me just check then our intelligence here on contraband for the last 24 hours. Where them shears come from? They've been detected, been smuggled in. It says detected, smuggled, and then detected. So it looks like it was detected there, hidden in the kitchen, stashed in there, and then found again. Cigs have probably been thrown over. Yeah, they're thrown over the wall. Medicine's the same, thrown from the back. There's some shears. Another pair of shears. I think either the booze or the shears were smuggled in. Smuggled in, yeah, and then detected and stuff. Oh well, it's looks like it's working. All of our detection methods are actually in place and working well, which is good. That is a good thing. Right, so once I've got the, I actually have done Armory. I was going to say, once I've got Armory done, I'm going to put one Armory in. So let's get on with that. We'll go to rooms, and then to Armory, and then clicky, clicky, draggy, draggy. Obviously, it's shouting at me immediately, going, it's not behind a wall! What are you doing? We need to put in a table, and guard locker, and weapons rack. Weapons rack, I believe you can't spin round. No, you can't, so I will put it in the entrance there. Can you spin a guard locker around? You can, so we'll put it on the edge there. And then we need a table, which I'll put down the bottom, like so. And then what I'll do, I'll put a Get Big solitary door on it. I could put a remote door, but I just want something that's really heavy. And, yeah, we'll protect that armory. So, there we go. There's an armory done. We need another weapons rack, actually. Sorry, a guard locker, rather. A guard locker. Actually, I might as well fill it up to the bottom, because that was always the plan, to make it look like that. And so it's right at the back. We need to hire a couple of armed guards and then get them on patrol. So we'll go to staff. And then to our armed guards at 1 and then 2. There we go. Then I just need to pause it for a second while we go to deployment and then armed patrols. We can set up a deployment in the armory and then a deployment in security. And then that will get us our grant. And then what I'm going to do is promptly... Do I want to fire them? Yeah. Yes, I do. Yes, I do want to fire them. There's actually a deployment schedule, look. We haven't really used this. This is how you set it so that guards can, say, work in the canteen between the canteen hours and then move over to somewhere else. I have used it, and honestly, I understand why it's there, and in fact, I'm pretty sure I've said it several times that it's actually quite useful, and and I really, really like that feature. But in reality, I don't really want to micromanage that much. I can't be bothered to micromanage that much, so I just go, yeah, it's working now, fine. That'll do, whatever. I don't really care that much. Right, let's go to our deployment and staff only. I just want to check something. All of that staff only. That's fine. Kennel should be staff only. These are fine, that's fine. Outside, no. Armory, obviously, definitely staff only. Yeah, that's what I wanted to check. Right, job done, okay. Let me just go to our logistics and we'll check for prison labour. Nobody's working in this area here. Nobody's passed the foundation education program by the look of it, which is really interesting. Let me just go for foundation education program. 2 interested. We got a big group of people on here. Nobody's passed it yet. I'm guessing 20 places, 10 sessions. That's why. We haven't actually had 10 sessions yet. That's why we have a problem there. Anyway, I can have another grant if I really wanted to. I have enough money to get some more stuff. We've got Carpentry Apprenticeship Program. Produce 10 superior beds. Max Sec Infrastructure. Unlock tasers, body armor, and increase the size of your security force. So I guess we need a couple more guards for that one. Let me have a quick look. Yeah, you need 20 guards for that. And then we need to unlock bureaucracy. Sorry, tasers. And then body armor. So I'll unlock both. I think body armor in this place would be sensible. But I think body armor in general is quite a sensible precaution in a prison. But in here, fair enough. I don't think we'll unlock tasers, but we're not going to go for a taser rollout. I don't want to go for a rollout on this one. Let me just get the wooden floor put in the places where I mentioned before. There we are. We'll just check out concrete tiles. Concrete tiles are in there. We want to put concrete tiles in. Actually, security. No, we'll put some more wood in there. Wooden flooring in here. We will not, however, put a wooden floor in the armory. We'll put a metal floor. Yeah, metal floor. Right. Where else do we need to put our flooring? I think we need to put our flooring in only a couple of places, really. Wooden floor in here. This is where we've got our workman's office. And then we need to put some standard flooring basically in and around this area here, our workshop. And then we'll put some metal flooring in the power area. This is our common room and what would you call it? Alcoholics Anonymous area? Yeah, we'll put some wooden floor in the library. That just seems to make a lot of sense to me. Wooden floor in the library. Over in the laundry and cleaning cupboard, we'll put some white tiles, as you might imagine. There we go. And we'll do a wooden floor in the psychologist's office. Just have to check that I'm putting the things in the right order. That's okay. This is all done. And then we've got, I think, a bit of concrete tiles to place in here, which is going to be our... I think it's another... It has to be another common room in here, doesn't it? We'll go to common room. And might as well finish that off. Yeah, I can't think of what else to have this building as, to be honest with you. Put that in. And then we'll go to our pool tables. We'll put them at the back. The pool tables or snooker tables? One of the two. Put them in the back here, like that. And then we could just make it a pool hall, like that. We might as well. Yeah, we'll make it a pool hall, and we'll have a bench at the back there. There we go. Nice little pool hall. You can go in there and play a bit of pool. The common room up here, obviously, it's got enough televisions for anybody anyway, so that's fine. I honestly don't think there's anything else left to do. All the flooring's ordered. We've got a couple of grants we're working on. We've got a lot of prisoners. We do need to receive some more prisoners, obviously. We have just passed the intake, however, so there's no point in getting it now. We have 43 prisoners of 50, which means our grading will exist now. Reoffending rate is 24%. That's not great, actually. Paroled early, reoffended 25%, and that says 24%. So, yeah, so 12 prisoners have been released, 8 of them have been paroled early, and 25% of them have reoffended. I think that's what that means. What's that noise? Oh, body armor. It's all of the guards going to get body armor, yeah. Let's have a quick look here. Oh, we actually got that other grant done as well, which is why I've got so much money. Prison value. $250,000. Yeah, not bad. It pretty much always ends up about there. I think most prisons that you'll make on a low side, sort of small map, and it depends on what sort of risk prison you run. You know, the money can go up and down. But standard risk prison, small map, you're probably talking about $250,000 in general for the prison value. Daily profits 1.5. grand, not bad. 50 capacity, no deaths, no escapes. I think it's not a bad prison. It does work. The estimated reoffending chance I'm a little bit surprised at. I mean, we could, if we wanted to, basically run down now and go through all of the prisoners, check what, see what their reoffending chance is. Probably start handing out tougher punishments, doing some more programs. But I've pretty much got every program I can running here. If we look at your programs, I mean, I don't really know what else I can do there. We've only got the guard taser certification, which is obviously them general education qualifications there as well. We might as well start that. Spiritual guidance is all there. Carpentry apprenticeship is there, but we haven't got that running yet, but eventually we will. Foundation education, you can see 28 past there, so we've got people now working in the library. That'll help a lot, actually. The general education qualification, foundation education qualification. General education qualification or grant is a grant in this one. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Foundation education program is that's actually a fairly big bit of the game. If you start teaching the prisoners and you do that, then that really reduces the reoffending rate down, it seems. Obviously, just getting them in work in general on here is all good. I really like that. Kitchen health and safety, 87% passed on that one. Workshop safety, 33% passed. It's not too bad. So it means out of all of the people that have done this, we've only got a very small amount there. We do have a drug problem by the look of it. A lot of prisoners are actually overdosing. I don't know why. It's an interesting one, that. I mean, not interesting, I mean, a real big problem, but that's why we've got the dogs going around as well. So, I think the only thing we could really do to sort of fix a lot of this drug intake is really expand the prison all the way around here. And then have a 10, at least a dead zone of 10 all the way around, so prisoners don't stuff doesn't get flung in. It's actually 10 flung in from the edge of the map, so if we expand all around, then there won't be any problem. Let me just actually go to my grants. I'm going to get a tax relief there. So yeah, we would if you expand it all the way around, it means that stuff's not gonna get flung over the wall. If we look to our intelligence, I reckon probably half of it will be flung over the wall. That's smuggled in, that's thrown in, that's stolen from the security room, that's been thrown in, that's been thrown in, that's been thrown in. So actually the majority of stuff that's been smuggled in. It's been smuggled and yeah, it looks like it's been smuggled and thrown in. A couple of stolens, obviously. We could put a metal detector here. That would probably reduce a little bit of it. We could put a dog patrolling in here as well. That would, again, reduce a little bit of the stuff getting stolen. Oh, we might detect a little bit more, but yeah, I don't know what else I can really do. I mean, this is pretty much it. This is pretty much the prison. So I think we are going to call it there and call that a done prison. That's our Alpha 30 prison. I don't really see any point in expanding it. We don't really have a lot of time to get on with it before the Alpha comes around. It's probably less than a week anyway before the Alpha comes around, the new Alpha comes. So probably leave it there. Obviously, we'll do a fight club of this one. Don't know how that'll go, but we'll do a fight club. And yeah, we'll see what the next Alpha brings. So as always, thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.